All right, I fixed the combat AI. Let's begin investigating Cade Noah. Oh, hey, it's a ghost. Oh, get used to that noise a lot. What's his name? No, this guy. Kana. Kana makes that noise a lot. So Kana is a chanter. He has a series of songs he can sing. Right now he's got, and Helfhiraf crashed upon the shield. If their bones still slept under that hill, none can say. And the thunder rolled like waves on black seas. Oop. Yes. Huh. No, he's got other... Aw, lost the healing with some small amount of health. Durance's broken face, please. Edit chants. Oh, here we are. So we've got the prepared chants, the March of Kamua. And these chants have phrases, and each phrase lasts for a little while after it's chanted. At the sight of their comrades, their hearts grew bold. Oh, nope. Like, you can just make it as long as you want. Just like, oh, nope, nope. Not literally as long as you want, but you can really just keep going with it. What do they do? Embolden allies in the area of effect, giving bonuses to fortitude and will, and blessed was Wengrith, quickest of his tribe, increases the movement rate and reflex of all allies in the area of effect. Come, come, soft winds of death. Drains a portion of endurance from all enemies in the area of effect. Hey. I really like chanters. I think they're neat. Oh, and while he's chanting, he can just do other stuff. Like, nothing can interrupt his chant. Only weeds grow in this dusty patch. He doesn't get as many, like, combat-oriented abilities as other characters, but, like, who cares? Just gets to keep doing his thing. Oh god, for a second I thought that said 130, and I was like, baby Jesus. That can't be possible. The hedges grow in shaggy heaps shot through with weeds and tall grasses. Okay, so what I'm getting is that this castle is fucked. What happened to it? It got fucked. That's what happened. I don't know how a gun deals damage to, like, a shadow, but, like, whatever. Right. If I recall correctly, chanters can only use their spells once they've chanted the correct number of verses. So, you want to keep... Oh, a small flame blight. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's like it's like a fire elemental, but evil. Huh. It seems to have a lot of immunities. Activates explosive death. Ouch. Primal flame. Oh, no. So, what's the difference between a will-o'-the-wisp and a lightning blight, I wonder? It's probably something.
Leave our village! We've done nothing to you!
Okay.
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with paint. He shakes his head, spitting the words at you. Do
this
what?
This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all! Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone. You can't burn us all because of them.
I think that's exactly what they planned to do. Wow, okay. Okay, I was gonna say, is anybody gonna do anything? No, we're just gonna get into a staring contest with this will-o'-the-wisp. I mean, like, hey, I'm down. So, alright, we got... right, so it seems like that's Glonfothan, I think that's the term, who was horrifically burned alive, probably because I imagine it's the Deerwooden War, or maybe one of them. Who knows? There's been a lot of wars in the Deerwood. It's hard to pick just one.
Well, that's unusual.
Whispers of Yenwood. Yowza. Goddamn.
Brave thou fear.
Oh, I was like, why am I not moving? I was stunned. These things happen. Oh, come on. Back off my ally. You can't take much more of this. Yay! Gray and brown pellets of mice. Okay, so the mice are so long dead, their pelts are here. Oh. I did not know that was a passageway. I was not expecting that. That's fine. We'll just rummage around the library for a little bit. Yo, what's up?
Brave thou fear.
Got him. Kana's arquebus takes a long time to reload, but it's worth it. It deals massive damage and it ignores a lot of damage reduction. Because, you know, that's what guns do. Okay, looks like this library is totally fucked. New
I'll see
Dernrid
what I can find.
is marked to the place of present-day Defiance Bay. Huh. Do we see anything interesting? Guess not. Well, how long has this been? How long has this place been like this?
Brave
Like,
thou fear.
I don't remember the name of the other watcher who lives here. Cade Moore? No, fuck it. We'll see him eventually. Ah! As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble, its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. As you're at your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
Ah! Merwald, that's his name. Who's that speaking?
I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm afraid my manners have been slipping. I haven't had much opportunity for introductions lately. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Merwald.
Are you imprisoned in that chair?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul.
Very much like a human body. Okay.
Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
You know, I could stand to be a whole castle, like, cooped up in a castle my whole life. There were worse fates. Any idea where I could find Merwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Can you tell me more about him?
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, so he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we've made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Farewell?
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Okay, so I'm guessing he's that way. Which means we must.
Hello? Hello?
Yes?
Is he saying that because he's lost sight of us? Oh, it's the treasury.
Hey.
Let's form up before we go out the door. Okay. Mother.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
She turns from you long enough to produce a basket that, like her, is shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints. You've got to eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier someday. Just like we agreed, all right? Soldiers are
important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father.
Remind me, what happened to father?
Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
He was one of the people the Glanfathans killed. That's what I said.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
Oh, boy. Seems like a very justifiably angry person. Can't fault her for it. Silver trails of slugs gleam inside the barrels. Oh no, what do we got? Spoders.
Brave thou Phila.
Oh dear God, my poor bones. Hey man, if that spear spider can't see us, it's
Yes?
fine by me. Spider leg,
Hey.
huh?
Brave thou Phila.
Got him. More spider legs. There's a lot of spiders in here. Ooh, who wants a dungeon? Every castle comes with one, apparently.
Brave.
Boom. Got him.
Yes?
Huh.
New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
A spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to the ducal and Aederian insignias in his breastplate. Okay, so he's an Aederian. He seems to read over the page several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch. The instructions come from Admet Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the Deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't. It'll make this even shorter than the Broken Stone War, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts. I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
A convenient enough excuse, but No, I do believe burning villages for sport is just about exactly what people want to do. The cot is rough with splinters. Ooh, Audra head. Oh, and those stones upstairs on the surface, those would probably be Audra hands.
I suppose it can't be
We'll
helped.
take those farmers by surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now. Don't worry, everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins. The tribes need more leaders like you, women who value deeds over words. You were right. They were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
I don't think that's how this works.
Hey,
Everybody's all aboard the violence train.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
A large liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far corner of the room, his white hair a tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction.
maybe we should come back later?
Are you Merwald? He looks up over his hand, the muscles around his eyes twitching, and begins whispering himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once he stops shaking, a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
I'm no spirit. Do I look like any spirit you've ever seen?
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald? Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison? Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect?
Oh, poor creature. I was told that I am a watcher and that you could tell me more about what that means. And about a tablet of some worth after that, once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Hear and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back.
Looks like you were quite
Used
right.
it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
Seems like you were quite right, Super Shadow Man.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners.
Little I knew.
You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Ah, the opposite problem. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? You remember your past lives.
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth. Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Mayor Wald has lost control. Mayor Wald's body no more.
The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Mayor Wald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Mayor Wald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
So these spirits are memories from previous lives.
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Mayorwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
I've seen apparitions like this elsewhere since I became a watcher. You too? Poor woman.
They will take you too.
Told you a watcher's not to be trusted. What's to be expected when one makes a habit of seeing what's not meant for mortal eyes, if not madness? Looks as though our journey together might be a short one. Are you saying I'll end up like you?
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
I think... Well, let's keep pressing on. Why do these past lives trouble you?
My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder. Soldier and marauder and Mayorwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone. War of tree.
War of Tree, the Broken Stone War, and the War of Black Trees. This was in the early period of Aederian colonization, fighting between the Deerwood colonists and the native Glenfathans, you see, but that was a very long time ago.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
And so I met one of your memory spirits, talk of raiding a village.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Aederian bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Oh no. His soul is marked by flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better than to live in weakness. Keep talking, I'm enjoying this. You deserve this, even for a past life. Whoa! The sins of the father, etc., etc. But here's the thing. It gets worse. Take your time. It's over now. It was a long time ago. Continue when you're ready. I don't know. That might seem insulting because it's pretty fucking present to him.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
So the baby conceived by the raider. What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by the raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
So that's the particular thing that's wrong with Mayorwald. A Watcher's, anyone's awakening can be traumatic, especially a Watcher's. But Mayorwald's issue is that the 2 spirits that have awoken in him, like, one of them murdered his father and raped his mother, and the other one avenged that death by burning down the entire 9 Claws village. So you could not get 2 spirits that do not get along more. As such, poor Mayorwald is in a very naughty position. So he came back in the next life to burn his own clan? No wonder he's such a mess now. That'll stain you right down to your soul.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
I don't see a reason. Bad fortune.
How little we know.
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own.
In my experience, Merwald's particular awakening is especially traumatic, but what he's saying isn't wrong. If we begin to experience our awakened memories more and more, it will be difficult to discern which life we are living, who we are.
Meyerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
How do you tell a spirit from memory?
Fragmented are memories. Stuck in time, mindless, cruel, never far.
Okay, and so instead spirits like the dwarf woman understood that she was dead, as did the spirit beneath the Temple of Aothas. Both of them were like, "Oh no, we're murdered. We're totally fucked." Whereas the memories are all acting as if they were when they were alive. Okay, so there must be some way to make these go away.
No.
Nope.
Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
But I didn't just remember this. Someone caused it. They wore masks, spoke of books and keys, a queen. There was a man there, and he seemed so familiar.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The leaden key? Well, it seems we share an enemy, Drax said. Assassins and watcher wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about the leaden key?
Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Do you know the name of this queen they pray to?
Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
Someone made an oath and they're keeping it. Seems like a pretty fucked up oath to me. Could they undo it? No, we're fucked. Where can I find this leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
Got it. Okay, I guess I have to ask.
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Okay, I need to go find this man.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Aederian land thieves than take orders from me.
You take it easy. I'm not gonna betray anyone.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Oh no. Oh, baby Jesus. Oh, a small flame blight. It's a flame blight, but smaller. But mini. Oh yeah, Merwald he's just fucked. Ooh. Oh, okay. Skeleton!
That's embarrassing.
He got all of his health back?
Gotta be more careful.
Brutal.
How many?
Arcane Assault? Oh, nope. Arcane Assault. Oh, nope. I'm already unconscious. Okay. Things can't possibly get any worse. Oh, fuck yeah! There's a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Merwell's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There's something unique about the soul of this place, a bond formed in decades of inhabitants, and lordship that feels somehow palpable, as though even in death the keep knows its master, and the former master remembers this keep. DraxxKraven was granted Speaker to the Restless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive, its frayed ends writhing like tide pool anemones, and you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strands. Sever the rope. Allow Merwald to pass from the world. Merwald's soul hovers near you, a vortex of strife and discord, but there is something else there beneath it. Something like relief. His soul passes through one of the walls and is gone. Okay. This seems fine.